Alrighty, welcome back. I'm your man, Bad Chad, and Queen Jolene's on the camera. We are making the entrance for the Bugatti hauler, and what we have decided is to make it like an airplane. And what I mean like an airplane is I'm going to show you this very second. There's going to be quite a bit of work to making this work, and that's what it's all about. You know, once you get into something, making something, that's what you want to do. If I get Jolene to hold that for a second, that'd be fantastic. Can you hold that, sweetheart? Jolene's got a hold of it now. We've got it framed up. We've got it sheathed. Now we got to make it work. And I got to get out of this truck. Oh, I'm telling you, sometimes things I put myself through. All right, so we got the door sheathed. We've got it so it opens. We just got the hinges tacked on. Now we got to make it work. I did have a piece of metal hanging around here earlier that I can. I'm just going to do this for a minute. I need a piece of metal to put down on the floor to hold that up. My dolly would be fantastic. So how close are we? Okay, we're pretty close right there. So basically that's what's going on. That is the door, there's the hinges. It's pretty basic right at the present second. But now what I want to do is I want to make it into something so it works. So for me to make this work, I'm thinking that, what am I thinking? Well, one thing I know for sure, it's hard to open. It is hard to open, you know. There's going to have to be a handle or some sort to be able to pull that door open. There's going to be a part where it's going to have to latch, so the latch's going to have to be close by. If you stand on that alone just like that, you're going to bend it. How many steps do I put on it? And how do I keep it so it's secure? What I was thinking in my brain as I was laying in bed last night, the tailgate off a truck. When you have the tailgate off a truck, you have a piece up here with that cord that comes down that holds your door or your tailgate, and you're able to sit on your tailgate no problem whatsoever. The tailgate seems to be plenty strong to sit on, so with that welded there, them hinges welded there, should be lots to hold that, and it needs to have something to hold the door from going down all the way. I have to make this door secure. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to start running some welds on the door up here to get that welded. I got a couple places down there I want to weld it. On the top side, on the inside, we've already welded it. On the outside, I have not. So we're going to start the welder up. We're going to do a couple things. Let's go for it. Thanks for coming back. We really appreciate it. This door is going to be a feat in itself to make it work. But, you know, if I want the door to open this way, I have to go for it. And my brain is wanting to go for it. If I open it up the other way, yeah, that also can be done too. I'm feeling like if once I get into the truck and I stand there, I should be able to pull on something to pull the door up. There should be something that I can pull the door up as I'm standing there as I work my way down into the truck to let it down, to open it and close it. But let's put a few little spots of weld on it so I'm more happy with how rigid it is. Just going to put a few spots on it. As I'm doing this, you're more than welcome to figure out what you would do. And remember, there's more than one way to skin a cat, that's for sure. Just trying to weld up the relief cuts that I made. I'll go from side to side to do that. Try to keep the heat down a little bit. Got lots of gap. That's good. If there's lots of gap, sometimes you have to let off and on the welder. Like I'm doing. You don't want to blow a hole through it. Just like that. Got the welder turned up quite heavy, and I don't mind it, and the reason being is I am getting penetration. Just spotting them ones together on the corner so they don't go nowhere. Seen some airplanes, they have the hand railing. I don't think I'm worried about the hand railing going up on this. I think it should be able to just step on it and get in there. That's what I'm thinking or hoping. As you look down the side of the truck, all the toolboxes have been welded. We're getting all the seams going into the engine welded. The back fin has been all welded. Things are going along pretty good. Let's get these ones done here for make sure these stay tight and right. I actually should weld them up before I do anything else. What I'm thinking is when I weld these up is I'm going to put a piece of square stock from here down to there. And I'm thinking that's going to strengthen it up. Not sure if I'm going to cap that or scissor truss it, but we'll see here in a second. We'll do it. We'll put a step in it too, obviously, hopefully. Move around just to keep the heat down. Yes, I am. Go to the other side, plunk them ones on. Now I can grind these off really nice because I know I've got penetration. Okay, no, I still got the outside to do. I pretty well have to do that before I put that square stock down there. And the reason being is if I put that square stock down, I'm not going to get in there to weld that very nice or grind it off. And it's not going to be pleasant if I don't. So I'm going to do it right this present moment. Make sure it's done. Back and forth, like I said, just trying to keep the heat down. Them hinges are only tacked in a few places. I'm not sure if I want to tack them in more places or what I want to do, but let's leave it for now. Alrighty, let's make that look nice, and then we can carry on to do something else. I'm going to use the flapper wheel. We'll make that look nice before we do anything. That way there, when I put a piece of square stock on it, I'm able to have it looking good before I put a piece on it. I might not be able to after. And I'm thinking that this way, with the door like this, I'm just thinking like, you know, how much cooler would it be to have it open this way and to get in, you know, as far as that goes. If Jolene's getting in and she has a hard time, like, you know, me, I could climb in, but for Jolene, I could hold her hand while she goes in or whatever, just kind of, you know, just to make it cooler, I guess. I want something a little bigger to put underneath there. Just don't want the door hitting the wheel opening. That's what I don't want. I don't want the door. You can see how close it really is. Just don't want no dents there, that's all. No dents. I feel comfortable with grinding that off like that. And the reason being is, like I said, there's gap in it. There should be lots of weld in the gap that I've welded there. There should be lots of weld in that, so it should be good and strong. I'm going to get a piece of square stock. We're going to place a piece from here to there, there to there, so it does not bend. For that to bend, it would have to shove the square stock together. So if you stepped on it like this, it would want to fold. This door would want to fold like this. So if I stepped on it, it would want to bend here and fold. I have to keep that in my brain when I'm doing this. That is there. I can figure out what I'm doing. So if I take and put a piece from here to there, I don't like that sticker. Let's cut a piece off and make it fit. I got a marker in my pocket? Nope. Let's do this. I want to put that on nice. I'm going to cut it off on an angle. So we'll just give a little bit of length to it. Cut that off. Let's do this. I'm going to put it inside there like that. Then I know my angle. Put it inside like that. We'll try it, see what happens. I'm thinking that's my angle. Good. All right. Let's find this angle. Gotta go like this. Just gonna trace this side. Got it laid in there. Let's do it again. Didn't get my mark. Just tracing this side. Let's see what happens. Hoping for the best. Hoping for the best. I'm going to make it a little bit long. I'm not going to cut my line. I'm going to cut it on the outside of the line to make it a little bit long. My disc right now is not long enough, so sometimes I'll just cut this line, cut straight across there, and then I'll just eye that up to that there, and then I just cut the other side, and basically generally comes out the same. Now, I have a nice piece. They're both. That worked out excellent. That worked out excellent. So we're going to make another one of those. I'm just going to knock this off so it's flat. Looking good. That worked out pretty good. cut another one. Ooh, look at that, would you? I'm gonna clean that sticker off first. I can get enough out of one piece for two pieces. Good. Stop it. Cut the marker on that one. Cut the marker on that one. Smooth them up a little bit, make them look good. Not as good as you, Joe. Those 36 grit sanding discs, or whatever you want to call them, are fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. I love them. I don't love them as much as I love Jolene, but they're a good working sand. Just want to see if I got them both the same. Looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. Now, that's one that's there. Nope, that's not it. That's not it. I'm going to, yeah, this piece of square stock is a little bit long. That's okay, I'll sand it off in the end, but this piece here is right where I want it, so I'm happy about that. Bring it down just a little bit. So I'm going to weld that on. Not touching on the, that's good, that's good. So basically we're trying to strengthen this thing up. If it wanted to fold, it would have to push that rod and bring that rod up in the, so let's think about it for a second. If it was going to bend, and I have this here, well, here and there, it would have to push this rod, push it up, or bend it. It would have to bend it up, or make it smaller. That want to crush it together, which I don't think it's going to do that, but that's what we're doing this for, is to make it stronger than just having it like that. It's not going to affect anything down inside the truck. Yes, it is. What I was thinking for the drip rail, going to have to come up with something different on that, aren't I? On the drip rail on this, I was thinking about putting a piece of a flat bar, just weld a piece of flat bar on that all the way up, say 1/2 inch flat bar. This is what I was thinking before I'm doing what I'm doing now. I'm going to have to change it up now. Piece of flat bar halfway up, and then I stick a rubber down on top of that. When that closed, that would lock, this piece would lock down on top of that rubber, and there would be nothing get in there. So if there's water, raining, washing it, whatever, if I had a piece of flat bar come out from the underneath this 1-inch square stock and had a piece of rubber on top of it, when this folded shut, this would close against that. Where I'm putting this piece in, let's move it over here a little bit. Let's do that. So that way there, I still have my thing. If I don't, like, I can put it right here on the very edge of it. But I lose my drip rail molding if I do this. I lose it because that's going to go down by that area there, which is there'd be no drip molding there. But if I do the 1-inch half or the 1/2 inch flat with a rubber on top, this is going to hit it. If I move it over here, then I still have it. That's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to move right over to the edge of it. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do that. And then I can still weld it on that edge, and I can still get my 1/2 inch rubber in there. And that doesn't affect me one bit. Let's do that. I'm glad I caught that, because I sort of want to make the drip rail or to seal the truck up. I want to make that as easy as possible, and that was the easiest thing I come up with. I'm just going to do this for now, and the reason being is I'll explain the drip rail molding here in a second. I'm just going to tack it. Just going to tack it. Couldn't make up my mind where I wanted to tack it, but I'm going to tack it right there. Zonked her on there because I'm feeling that's where it's going to be. Kind of wondering now if I shouldn't have put it down inside there and had it on the face. And I feel like I got it a little bit not where I want it. Just want to make sure, just get this piece. Yeah, that didn't piss too bad. All right. Let's weld her on. I might throw I'm burning it on right now. I don't feel like I'm hurting the sheet metal any because I'm not on the sheet metal. I'm on the square stock. So it's getting warm. Yes, it is, but trying to burn it on good. I might even throw a little piece of square stock underneath of that, maybe. I'm not sure because there's a gap there, but it's out to the, weld it down there long nice. I still have room for a piece of, still have room. beautiful. Looks pretty common to and this door, every time I add a piece of metal to it, it is definitely getting heavier, definitely getting heavier. So it's going to be quite a, yeah, it's going to be, but let's make it work. That's all I'm thinking. Let's make it work. So I have that in there, so I'm thinking that I could cut it off and I could go sledding with it. Winter's coming. I need a piece. I'm thinking from here. I'm sure that's why they build airplanes out of aluminum, so the lighter it can become. This door here, I'm building it out of steel because that's what I use. That's what I've, always used for everything. Haven't got into the aluminum yet, but I might. I've known to do crazier things. I got a cut piece of square stock over here. What I'm thinking right now is more braces. I need a step. Do I need one step? Should I have 2 steps? But I'm thinking if you get to there, if you can get that 1 step, then you'll be able to get into there. 1 step is lighter than 2 steps. So I'm thinking there's going to be some kind of, there's going to have to be something there to hold that. And it might not go down that far, and the reason being is that would overextend a strap that you're putting there for your tailgate. It might come up a little bit further, which is okay. Yeah. How heavy is it getting? That's not too bad. That's pretty light, actually. But it's pretty light. Not hitting on the side of the truck. That's all I care. I don't mind that. Actually, that would give me a step if I went like that. All I'm thinking about doing is if this bends, it'll actually hold this piece from going anywhere. So I can run one from here, one from there to there, and one from there to there to actually give me like a scissor truss going on. But this one here would give me a step to step on. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. Gotta knock that off. Got a marker in my pocket. Nope. Let's take this off for a second. So if I scissor trussed it, that'll make it a lot stronger. If I go one here and one there, this will act as a step. And I'm thinking once you get up to there, you should be able to step into there. We'll see. Still got some ends on it that are, this one I'm taking. I'll just tack these in, that's for sure. Because I do not know whether it's right or if it's wrong. This here, I'm thinking I'm okay with it. I can still get my drip. I'll show you the drip rail molding, what I'm thinking. If I have it up like this, it gives me a little bit more height. That gives you, you're gonna, I don't want to step on that, but I could put a little step there so you can step up on that, or I'm not sure, but let's start with this one. It's there, we'll use it. If I come down further, just looking to see if it's hitting in there. It's close. It's close. How you making out, Douglas?
Very nice. How you making out?
Good.
Looks good.
You know, I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm just going for it. So, this piece, I'm going to drill it with this piece. Let's cut that off first. And then we'll just make two of them. Once I make one, we'll make two. Won't we, baby? Ah! Once we make one, we'll make two. So, the step that I'm making, like it changes as soon as I change this. It changes the step, does it not? I think it does. Sure it does. Which one looks easier, sweetheart? Down the ground, or because I could put something on the back. If I put something on the back side of this, when it comes down in the ground, or if it hits the ground, then it's going to stick above on the truck. And I don't think we want that. I know we don't want that, to be honest with you. So in all honesty, we're probably going to have it up further from the side of the truck. The hinge is looking, you know what I mean? Are the hinges going to be strong enough? Are they? They're too shut. I'm going to say, there's not enough room, I don't think, for the hinges to bend. Like we only got probably 1/4 of an inch. That's pretty hard to bend a piece of metal 1/4 inch long, if you know what I'm trying to say. Like you really have to jump on that. Like what I'm saying, I've only got 1/4 inch from the edge of the square stock, so you'd only have 1/4 inch a piece of metal. That'd be quite hard to bend, and 1/4 inch there, I'm thinking that would be hard to bend. It is what it is. I'm just going to cut, I'm just going to put a piece of, I'm going to do this right now. I'm going to put the step there. Does that look up? Like that? Where? Say when. Right there? Jolene's calling it. Gonna cut it. There's no right or wrong at this point, and we're fabricating it. There's no right or wrong. And remember, you wouldn't be climbing in and out of this truck every day. You'd be climbing out of it once in a while when you were going to pull something. That's about it. You know, so that's have to remember that. You're not climbing in it every day. You know, it's not like you're going to the grocery store and then you're slamming your door every day. No, that's not the kind of truck we're building. We're building a hauler that you might get into, if you're lucky, once a month. keep both the same if I can.
To the same. Oh, those look the same. They really do.
Could be once a year. Who knows? Who knows? And to be honest with you, who cares? So I'm going to just tack that like that. That's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to tack it. I'm going to tack. I'm going to put my helmet on. I'm just going to tack that stuff in and see what it looks like, and just go from there. A little piece of weld holding me out there. I'm going to take a little bit off this side so I can get that piece in. Took a little piece off the square stock, so on the side of it. Pretty hard to sand that weld off in there. Don't want to sand it off, to be honest with you, so I just took a little piece out of the square stock, and now you can see that it fits in there nice. It does. Just holding it and then closing my eyes. Basically. Put another tack on that because it looks so good. Alrighty. Let's go with this one on this side. I'm gonna have to do the exact same thing because I got a weld on that side too. Take a little bit off this side. Didn't get it tacked, that's all. Alrighty. Obviously, that could be a step. Does it need another step? What do you think, sweetheart? Does it need another step? Or that's quite a step from in there and there, is it not? Huh? Put this down. That's not a bad step. Still looking at that. It's too close on that side, so it'd want to be up a little bit further than what it is right now. I'm going to put another piece of wood underneath of it. Got a screw there. It's not what I want. Alrighty. I want to put a piece of wood across that. Should probably knock a piece of weld on that. See if I can stand on it. See if I can't bend it. See what kind of step it looks like. This might be too long, but that does not matter. Just kind of wondering if it's going to bend. You can see the hinges moving. I can. Can you? I'm going to stand on it, see what happens. I probably should tack. I'm going to tack a few more plates. I got to put my glasses on. I only got a couple little tiny tacks on the hinges. I think I better just a little bit better. They can always be cut off. That's for sure. Always be cut off. Couple holes there. They line up good with the steel. So. I'm going to stand on that door. I don't know if it's the right thing to do or not the right thing to do, but someone's got to stand on it. I just don't want to bend anything because I just made it. You know what I mean? Cool. Is it bending? Okay, good. Awesome. Not hitting the side of the truck? Nope. Now, do I feel like... Yeah. I honestly think that the one step is good enough. And the reason I feel like the one step is good enough is because then you would get in. And then it would be the matter of having something connected to the door to pull the door up where I'm at. Because in all honesty, I'm going to be going down another level over here. I'm not going to be going way down in here, but I'm going to be going down another level back here, and I'm going to pull that door up. And the door is going to be shutting as I'm getting down into this thing. It's not going to be the gracious automobile to get into. I'm thinking that Jolene would have to get in first. I would help her in. She would get in and sit over there. There's room for two at least. Or this dog come over the side if he wants to. But I feel like, and coming out, when the door you unlatched, you would work your way up. You would let the door down. I'm thinking there's going to have to be a latch here, something here holding that door from going down too far. It's nice once you get up here, and the reason being is because you can step here, coming down here, and then out. That's not too bad. How'd that look bad, did it? Looked a bit rough?
It's not rough, it just might be a big stretch.
All right. How about you get in it? Can I film you get in it? Or, okay. And just go easy because it's just tacked together. I don't want anything to fall off. Remember, I just got two little tacks right here, so it's kind of... So don't worry about, what am I saying? Don't worry about. Do not worry about shutting the door or anything like that. I'm just worried about you getting in and getting out and see how you feel about that. Sure. Jolene's got her mic on. Alrighty, just go easy here. You're gonna put your foot on that. That's no problem, is it?
No.
Huh?
That was good.
Now let's come out. Put your foot on that.
See, it's
Getting
kind of
down is the part, isn't it?
Yeah.
Getting out.
It's a big stretch for me.
It's a big stretch for me, she says.
I think another one like right here.
Yeah? Well, it's not hard to put one there, to be honest with you. And the reason being is, okay, we'll just put another piece of square stock across here and do the exact same cut as there.
Yeah. And then it acts as another brace.
It does so. Alrighty, we're gonna put another piece of square stock in. Go here somewhere, I'm gonna get another piece. Let's do it. I wish I had not put these two pieces in there. Or not say wish I hadn't put those two pieces in there, but I guess we'll know how they'll be different size anyways because we're going to be a different distance apart. Let's cut another one. Let's cut another one. The door has just become a little heavier, and the reason being is because I am adding metal, and that's what happens. I'm just going to turn this around. Just do that. I just find that easier than measuring, putting it up to it, tracing it, cutting it. And if you do not need the extra step, then you would not use it. Basic. I'm just going to stick that in there wherever I think. So that would be an easy one first, would it not? Mm-hmm. I don't know what the rules are for when you build your house or build your steps in the house. There's rules and regulations for how big or how far apart the steps are. I'm not sure what it is. If I knew, I'd tell you, but I don't. But to make a set of steps, there's a basic rule of height. Like it's I think a 6-inch riser maybe, I'm not sure. I'm going to use this just to put it in. I'm going to tack it in there and then I'll... How do you feel about that, sweetheart? Is that cuts it in half, don't it? We don't,
yep.
That cuts it in half, so I'm just going to put that, tack that here. We'll run this bad boy on it. Ooh. Seems to be straight. Just going to tack everything. Seems to be straight. Nope. Should come up a little bit more. Didn't want that. Try that. It's good on that side, good on that side. Good. Put a little tack, another tack there. I'll just put a tack on it, sweetheart. Woo! Yeah. I can weld that up later. Let's get a couple pieces going, the exact same thing as this. Cooking with gas. We'll do the exact same thing. Can you tell me if that looks, sweetheart, can you tell me if that looks nice compared to that? You wanted that running on the same grade, I would say. Up, down, what? Let me cut this, or got that, does it look the same grade?
That looks pretty good.
Does it? Yeah, I'm just going to mark this end first. We'll cut this end first. I didn't cut that right at all. Actually, I want to cut that off at the end because it's a little long. Tell me when it looks good. I just want, you know, let's...
It's got to come down. Yeah, I like that.
You like that?
Yeah, maybe a little bit more down. Right there.
We'll make two the same, then we'll try it again. Use that one, make our piece. We get the same cut on it. We may as well use it. We'll do this. This one. Hopefully we got two the same. So there's no set way to do this, just doing it by what we feel. And I generally feel with my hands, but does that look okay?
Yep.
I love when she says yep. Okay, I'm going to tack them on, and we're going for 2 steps. And then we'll see how it goes from there, okay? So we got 2 pieces the same, one there and one there. Tack this one in, see where this one goes. Did not put no weld down inside on this one, so it actually fits in there a little bit nicer, which I like. So we've got two steps now. In order to bend that, in order to bend this piece here connected to this piece would have to push that off. So that makes it quite strong. Just this piece going from here on this piece to bend that, you would have to bend this piece. This piece would have to be bent down or twist or go sideways. But now having these two pieces on, in order to bend that, stepping on it, you're bending it up this way. That means that would have to push that bar off that. So that'd be quite something else for that to be able to push that bar when it's welded to this stock here to bend that. So there's actually quite a bit of integrity there on the steps itself. In order for that to bend, I don't think you'd bend that very easy. You could bend it obviously, but she mint, Doug? Mint. Ready for sale. Ready for sale. I don't want to use that piece, and the reason being is it's a little shy. It might go crooked on you. We'll use a longer piece, and that way there, it's not going to come out on you. Jolene's going to be the test pilot. Please, Jolene, my queen. So we'll go like that. And also, where we're doing the wood inside on the floor, I thought about it a few times, wood or metal. And to be honest with you, I feel like I want the wood because I want the look.
Yeah, I like the wood.
Yeah. Hinges will be welded all the way around there. It'd be very hard to bend that, I'm thinking. With the pressure down on that, I don't think... Go for it. Better?
Mm-hmm, much.
Come back out now.
Perfect.
Woohoo! Awesome. So, that's what I'm thinking that's going on for the steps. We'll be able to put a nice piece of something on there. I have to weld that all up. I want to make sure I weld that. I'll weld that to that. We'll make sure we get... I'm not going to be able to get that down inside there, but we'll get that down in there so it can't go nowheres. Like I said, it would have to, this piece here, bend this piece down, or bend it like this. That piece would have to go down. It would have to shove that off. I don't think that's going to happen. Don't think that's going to happen. Alrighty, so there's the first step of it, I guess. Of the steps. They look fairly straight. They look good and straight. But shut the door. Maybe we'll have a butler or something to go with us, and then they can shut the door. Shut the door, we're ready to take off. Right? See what happens. I got a little thing up there so it don't go down far enough, or down too far. What's that hitting on? We're not going down all the way, and why not? Oh, we are now. Good thing I put that vice grip thing there. So, that's weird. We're up there quite a ways. Not sure if that was like that before or kind of turned on me. But we're up there quite a ways, you notice that? I do. Mm-hmm. What? It's down there quite a ways, I know. Not sure if that got out of place on us a little bit. Not sure. Alrighty, I'm going to play with it a little bit. For you to watch me put this up and down, go up and down with it, up and down with it, is probably not the case. Not sure right here. I'm not sure. I'm up there a little bit. I don't think it was like that. We're down in there a ways on the top. And the reason being is I've got nothing to hold it up there. I just got them pair of flat clamps in there to hold it from going down too far, which it did its job. I'm just not sure if I Got this up a little ways because of something else. I'm not sure yet. It's not hitting anywheres in here, and that's a good thing. And you can see how the door is going to be on the inside of the truck. You can see how it's got that ladder thing going on. That's going to be fine. It's not going to affect anything. You can see how the clamps are holding it. It's not going down past that because it's hitting that. What I'm thinking is the steps will be inside that. That's fine. That's not going to harm nobody. It's going to be up far enough. Going to mess with it a little bit, see what goes on. I want to thank everybody for coming back. We appreciate it. Put a like in, get someone to subscribe. Remember, if you're talking bad, you're still talking Chad.